Okay, so here I am recording me chopping down this huge limb that fell in the last storm. I have a maple tree on this side of the yard where I'm at. I have four sections of my yard, really. In this section, there's this maple tree, and it always loses limbs. Well, it hadn't lost any limbs for like at least a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. And then I get everything cleaned up, literally like a week before, or just a couple of days before this limb fell. I had just got all of the branches and everything cleaned up in the yard. And all I have is a trash can. That trash can that I have is my extra can that I put yard stuff in, branches and things. So what I'm using to I don't have any power tool. Well, I have one power tool, and that's a reciprocating saw. And then the other tool that I have is a ratchet style hand pruner, and they're crappy. They don't work that well. And here's my chickies, my chickies, my girls. I do show them a little bit in my video periodically. So this is after much trimming. I couldn't even walk past the garage onto the sidewalk there. You can't see the sidewalk yet, but there is a sidewalk there. It's fuller than what it is because of the leaves. I can still fit quite a, I don't know, I might be halfway done here. But, and I ran out of the construction bags, what I usually use when I use construction bags and that trash can. And I'm out of construction bags. And I don't know whether I'll leave this in the video or not, but I go along and cut these little things off right here, because if I were to cut, say, this off right here, no, that's not a good example. Say this off right here. These little nubs here, these little branches that come off, they get hung up. So if I put another branch in, it's going to get hung up on these. That's why I'm cutting them off. The straighter, the less branches that are on there, the more I can fit in there, and the less likely it's going to get hung up. Like I said, I don't know whether I'm going to leave that in the video or not. I don't know if anyone cares. Most people have power tools. Some people don't, though. So I might leave it in there. But that's why I'm going along and cutting even the smallest little bit off. Like that little bit there. I'm going to cut that off. Because it'll fit in the trash can. I can fit more in the trash can. And it doesn't get hung up, and I can push it all the way down. I hope that is a helpful tip. I have been doing this for years. I've lived here in this house for many years, and that tree is always losing branches. And so I've had to clean up with, just not fancy tools, and no trailer to haul anything off with, no wood chipper, no nothing, just a trash can and some construction trash bags. And the construction trash bags are way thicker than even the lawn, what's it called, leaf and lawn or something. Those things don't work when you, obviously with leaves, but if you got branches and sticks that you're trying to get rid of. The construction bags are the best ones. And I want to say here, I have birds, as you can hear in the background, and I have my window open to the outside. It's a beautiful day. It's like 72 degrees right now, and you can hear my wind chimes going in the background as well, and the wind blowing. So, but it is what it is. I don't have a fancy studio to record in, but so you're gonna get the natural ambiance of my house. So here's my girls. I decided to leave them in here. They just love it when there's, foliage or something. And I really hated to chop this tree down because the girls loved it. I mean, not the tree, but the branch. And the other birds outside would land on it and right outside my bedroom window, and I enjoyed watching the birds, right outside my bedroom window. But obviously this branch had to go. So, and the other thing, my recordings, my phone storage got full somehow. Like it for some reason it doesn't tell you how to delete it completely. It was in my trash / recently deleted / somewhere. Jeremy had to help me delete all the stuff that I thought I had already deleted. So I had trouble with that, and the sun was going down. So I was trying to hurry and get this branch chopped up. But anyway, I completed it the next day. Everything worked out. This is like the third time I've recorded, and I can't remember what I said. I know on my last voiceover recording, my daughter Shay called, and I completely have lost my train of thought. Now, I realize, okay, I'm raking. And I realize that my leaves have not fallen yet, but I'm not really raking the leaves. I'm raking all the sticks and things that are, because the chickens like to scratch around and they like to roll in the dirt and stuff. So I'm really just trying to get the sticks out of the yard. There's a lot of sticks. And I was going to these branches where I'm carrying it past the trash can. I'm taking them to the other pile that I have. The pile that I've cleaned up, I think, twice this year. And I was trying to pick and choose what I put in the trash can. Because, they won't take the trash can if it's too heavy. And I didn't want it to be, too tall. Technically, the lid is supposed to close, I think, but they'll take it if things are above the lid. So that's what I'm doing when I walk past the trash can with a bunch of branches. And then the logs, I could only cut so much with that reciprocating saw. I did, for some reason, the footage is gone. from where I drug the logs off. I cut a couple more times on that log and moved it to the side. I don't know what happened to that footage. But here, I'm just trimming the stuff on the fence and stuff, but there's these trees that keep growing back no matter how many times I cut it down or try to cut it completely off. And I can't get the right angle, but anyway, along the garage there on the bottom, on the concrete, they just keep growing back. They've been there for years. I've tried and tried to get rid of them, and they just keep growing back. And you'll see, those big rock looking things. That's old bags of concrete that got wet, and now I can't do anything with them. So they sit there. I guess you can't put concrete in the trash cans. Of course, it'd be too heavy. I wouldn't do that. But that's why they sit there. There's nothing I can do with them. And now here's a little brief intermission starring the chickens. Mabel, Matilda, Minnie Pearl, Major Pepper, and Mercury. Like I said, they love to be in the foliage and anything new, really. If I take a branch and cut it down, they're right in the middle of it. I don't know whether they're finding bugs. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know whether they're eating the plant itself. I don't know. Chickens are funny. And that walkway, that's drainage. It's not really a walkway. And I've been here, like I said, many years. I moved in here, I think, in 2015. September or August or something. I mean, not August, October 2015. Come on, go away. Okay. Hopefully you can see, because I have my camera on forward facing, not whatever I can't see the screen. Okay, anyway, I got a new battery for it, charged battery, and I'm going to replace the blade, if I can remember how to do it. Let me see. How do I do it? Oh, it's right here. That's right. Yeah, that's pretty dull. And I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm pretty much done cutting things back. I've got a couple more things to go, but next time I use this, I'll have a fresh blade in it. So I'm trying to see the difference. Yeah, there's still some in there. I'm gonna save that blade for, when I run out and need a fresh blade. Let's see, it goes this way. And put the battery back in. Always replace your blade with the battery out of it. No power, whether it's a plug-in. There we go. Whether it's a plug-in one or a battery. All right, so let's go back. Well, I'm gonna take a break. Brief break. And I have to mention that that 2x2 that I have screwed into that tree there. Well, I moved the camera now, but that 2x2, I put that there thinking that the chickens might like to roost on it, possibly. And I have another one in the other part of the yard. I got to take them down. They don't use them at all. I've had the chickens for over a year. Hard to believe it's been that long. And I've never, ever, ever seen them have any interest on those bars that I don't know what you would call them, roosting bars, but they don't go on them. So I take them down. Now this little area is one of their favorite areas, right along between the fence and the tree, and then that's honeysuckle. Most of that stuff there, I think, is honeysuckle. I need to cut that back too. The reason why I have it like that, and I don't know if I've said it. I don't think I have actually. The reason why I haven't cut this stuff back is because it was providing shade for them. That's why I never cut the stuff back. But now that it's getting um, cooler out, I can do that. And I have a shade cloth, and I have plans to put the shade cloth over the fence, like draping it. One of these days you'll see. I had to just put it together. And it'll also provide um kind of it's what am I trying to say? Like when it snows, it'll keep the snow. Now the snow will melt through it, so it's kind of a good thing, but kind of not a good thing. But anyway, that's my plan as a shade cloth for shade. I wish I could find pictures of what it used to look like. My whole yard. It looks like a crappy yard, but I have been working on it. Me and my family went one year just in this side of the yard here, and I had so many trees, little saplings growing up. I didn't have a lawnmower, and um, so I never mowed my yard, and so these saplings grew up and they got bigger and bigger to where the lawnmower wouldn't have worked. And so we had to go and pull them by hand if we could. Some of the roots, surprisingly, aren't that deep and you can pull them up. And then the hand pruners. And that was a big majority of the pile that I had in some of the other videos that you've seen. I've been working on that pile and finally getting it down. And the fence, I need to get rid of the fence. I still haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm too embarrassed, I guess, to put an ad on I almost said Craigslist. I mean Marketplace, because I feel like people will just laugh. Just laugh at it like, yeah, somebody really wants your fence. It may or may not be usable. I don't know. I can't see the pieces. The parts that I do see, they seem okay, but I don't know because I can't get to them and can't see them. So that's why it still sits there. And to break it down, I have been breaking it down and putting it in the trash can. But that's a big task. But I'm going to keep doing it. Okay. I'm trying to point over here to show. Whoops. There's the year. It's upside down. But it says 1966. That was the year the tornado came through. These are my indications of why I believe it was remodeled in 1966. The year is also over the over there. I'm not going to show you right now, but when the tornado came through in 1966, they remodeled everything because there was money. There were grant money, and like FEMA or whatever. I don't even think they had FEMA back then. But anyway, there's the 1966. These rocks right here, I have to put that there because Chopper, my little chihuahua, who goes under fences, figured out he could get under there. Now, the other thing is when I cleaned up this in the video, uh, chopping the trees and stuff down. One of the reasons why I never chopped it down was because it prevented Chopper from going under the fence. I had that trouble for years with him, and I had to keep him on a cable when he went out to the bathroom. But so there's some issues there, and I think I'm gonna go on the other side of the fence with this hose. Okay. That was the sound of a beer bottle breaking. A beer bottle that some jerk put in the alley next to my fence. So now I had glass to pick up, and I hope I got it all up because I don't like, leaving glass laying around. An animal could get hurt, possibly a person. Okay, getting to the end of the video, but I wanted to say that I have a huge variety on my channel of what I do. It's basically me vlogging, but different topics, and I do a lot of lives. Like, let me go back. The topics are cleaning inside my house, outside my house, and I do gig work, and that could be an uploaded video or it could be a live streaming. I also have done most recently a live of me doing diamond art, and I want to do more art live videos. And then I just do just family stuff, vlogging, that type of thing. So hopefully you enjoy my videos, and hopefully I can offer something positive to people's lives. And I'm just going to clean up this backyard. I have a couple of before and afters, which, like I said, I think I said, if I haven't said, I forgot to take before pictures, but I did try to take before pictures out of the video. And then some of the videos missing, and so the pictures that I thought I could take weren't there. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. I'm halfway there. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.